Hi guys, Red Hunya. I bet you all thought that I was dead. I am not. I apologize for the lack of videos here the last month, 2 months. But I'm back and I have reviews planned here. And as you can see in front of me, I have the remaining Jurassic World Dino Hybrids collection here that I'm going to be reviewing. And also, I've picked up the 3 new Papo dinosaur figures from 2016 that will be reviewed here on this channel. So for the next handful of video reviews here on my channel, you can expect Jurassic World Hybrids, Papo reviews, and I'm going to go back and I also have a few Kenner figures that I still have to review that I own. So yeah, there's some videos planned here, so stick around if you are interested. But I went and picked up the rest of the remaining Jurassic World Hybrids. We have the 6 new Basher and Biters, the Carnoraptor, the Spinosaurus, Dilophosaurus Rex, Stegoceratops, and these 2 are still Basher and Biter figures, but they're different Basher and Biter figures because they actually come with accessories or armor that you can put on the figures. I'm pretty sure it says it comes with like dino armor. Hybrid armor is what it's called, yes. So yeah, 4 Basher and Biters, 2 of which have dino armor you can put on. We also have the 2 new growlers, or I should say 1 new growler, because this one's just a repaint. This is just a repaint of the Dilophosaurus. Nothing has changed. And here's another new figure, Pteramimus. I think that's how you pronounce it. I am not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, here's the last growler. Kind of odd looking, a little bit like the Dimorphodon. So yes, and then we have the big new Indominus Rex Hybrid. Ooh, yes. So before I get this review going, there may be some people out there wondering, Red Hunya, you talk a lot of hate towards Hasbro and their newer toys. Why would you go out and buy the rest of the line to review here? Well, 1, I promised people here that I would review the stuff, and I've already reviewed 3 of the Jurassic World Hybrids, so I was kind of like, I've reviewed 3 of the things from the line. I can't stop now. I just should finish it. And since also Hasbro has lost the license to Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, Universal basically took it away from them and said, you can't have it anymore. And Mattel now has it. So this is basically kind of going to be Hasbro's last big hoorah, if you want to call it a big hoorah, for the Jurassic Park toys. And it's very similar. Am I the only one getting deja vu here? Kenner's last Jurassic Park line before they were out and done making Jurassic toys was 1998 Chaos Effect. Basically, the same thing going on here right now. Hasbro's last Jurassic Park toy line is hybrids. Very similar to Kenner's Chaos Effect. So I was getting deja vu. So a little bit strange, actually, that both Kenner and Hasbro's last final Jurassic toy lines were very similar. Kind of weird, but we have to wait to see what the future holds with what Mattel does. I'm not sure if I'm going to be buying any of the Mattel stuff when it eventually gets released. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I'm kind of fed up with the screw holes and the really just low quality. So, and I'm also expecting there to be screw holes and low quality here in front of me for these next couple reviews. But yes, let's dig into it. I don't even know what I'm going to review here first, because a lot of these figures here, I'd say about less than 25% of the figures here are new. I'd say, I mean, I only see, I don't know, like a lot of the figures here just don't really seem like they're new. A lot of them just seem like repaints or like a rehash of like the Carnoraptor here. That's almost like the Basher and Biter Blue. The only difference is it's painted different and has a different head from right here up. So it's basically Raptor Blue with just a slightly different head that has a Carnotaurus on it. I will be reviewing the Indominus Rex Bad Boy last. It's going to be kind of the finale here. And I say finale because this is the last batch of Hasbro toys I plan on buying and reviewing here for my channel. I'm done with Hasbro after this. So with careful consideration, the figure I'm going to be reviewing first here is the Carnoraptor from the Jurassic World Hybrids line. I wanted to review this one first because out of all the new Basher and Biter figures from the Hybrid series here, The Carnoraptor was the one that caught my eye the most. I'm not going to spend forever on the packaging because we've already gone over these packaging here for Hasbro, and the figures haven't really changed all too much. And you have the Dino hybrids, chopping jaw, the figure, the T-Rex with the checkered patterns and stuff up there. Keep an eye out. On the other side, you have the same stuff. Keep an eye out for some figures here. The normal, it's weird that the normal Basher and Biter T-Rex is there, and then we have two other hybrids. Weird. Serial code stamp, Carnoraptor on the side, Carnoraptor Jurassic World. We actually have a really cool shot of the figure here on the back of the packaging, actually. This shot here on the back almost looks better than the actual figure that comes here. But either way, kudos, a really nice back picture here. That's a really nice picture of a Carnoraptor, even though Carnoraptor didn't exist. I'm pretty positive a lot of the hybrids from this line are based off the Luda Jurassic World game, the handheld game. I have it on my iPad, I just haven't played it much. But people have told me that a lot of the hybrids from this line are inspired by that handheld game. Up in the corner, can you guess what it's gonna say? Carnoraptor, hybrid dinos battle for survival. Exciting stuff here. Carnoraptor has one tie keeping him in, just the one, and that's about it. And here he is with the JW on his leg. I'm gonna say right away I like the colors on this figure. He has almost like this molten lava feel to him, I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting that feel. Maybe it's because it's the red. He's got yellow, black, and I really feel like some hints of some gold and orange in here. Kind of cool looking. Kind of cool. There's a few, I'm not sure the camera's gonna pick. I'm not sure the camera's gonna pick those two little small specks up here on his claws. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Some. We have the stamp for stuff on the tail. His underside's like this gold color, this goldy orange color. And they even painted his finger and toe claws. They even painted the Carnotaurus horns on his head. He's got a lot of little bumps and lumps up here. Kind of cool looking. Really does almost look like a Carnotaurus head on a raptor here. We have the very same exact dino damage wound that was on Basher and Biter Blue. Basically what this figure is a rehash of, Basher and Biter Blue. Has the same dino damage. I mean, I think it's a little bit more detailed here. The only weird thing is the dino damage wound here is red, so the blood is red, but the figure itself is red, so the blood doesn't really stand out, so it looks like it just has two bones sticking out. Whatevers. Let's see if they fixed the standing issue here. The legs move. I heard some people say there was a nope. Further proof that this is an exact basic rehashing of the blue figure. If this foot sits flat, that one won't touch the ground. As you can see, that foot's flat, so you'd have to like bend it funky like that, or have his hands help keep him up. So not a whole lot of standing issues, but it's just really kind of weird how they didn't fix that foot issue that was here on Blue 2, how that back foot right here with the JW wouldn't touch the ground if the other foot was flat. See, like, this foot's flat, that one just needs to come down just a little bit more, but it doesn't. Not gonna lie, seeing that right out the gate, I'm kind of not really excited for some of these other Basher and Biter figures that are just repaints, because I'm sure they're gonna have the same issues as the old figures did, and Hasbro didn't fix anything. I'm willing to bet money on them. But let's, just for laughs, let's see, can the Carnoraptor actually, oh yeah. So now, you can have a Carnoraptor with the gear that goes on Basher and Biter Blue. So you can now have a Carnoraptor with the same gear that Basher and Biter Blue wears. Get some, sucker! So, kind of a neat little feature. I doubt that was planned, but the fact he can wear this gear just like Blue is cool. And a plus. Articulation's pretty standard here for a Basher and Biter, so if you have any other Basher and Biters, you should know what to expect. On this one though, before on some of the Basher and Biters, you had the tail action, which would go left and right and up and down. This one just goes up and down for this action. Kind of cool. I am mostly a fan of this figure just because it's a little bit part Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus is one of my favorite dinosaurs, up there with Tyrannosaurus Rex. We have 4 screw holes, it seems to be. This one's a little bit hidden when the leg's pushed forward. So I guess you could say there's 3 screw holes if you don't want to count this one that's hidden under the leg right up in there. At least they didn't forget the toe claws. Not a bad little Basher and Biter hybrid here. I mean, I just wish they kind of fixed this whole standing issue with the leg. I mean, it's not a huge killer though, because you can use his arms to help balance him like so. But not gonna lie, a pretty halfway decent new hybrid Basher and Biter figure here. I might just be a really big fan because I like Carnotaurus. But that leg standing issue with that leg flat and how that doesn't stand does kind of bug my OCD a little bit. But it's not terrible. I'd recommend this Basher and Biter figure if you're kind of on the fence about picking some of the new stuff up. No, the arms are the same. I was checking to see if the arms were the same length, and they seem to be the same length too. I was wondering if they made them just slightly shorter, but they didn't. So yeah, I'd recommend you pick this Basher and Biter up, the Carnoraptor, if you're a fan of the hybrids line so far. You can probably find them for $10. I picked a lot of these hybrids up off Amazon, so I paid like $10 free shipping with Amazon Prime per Basher and Biter basically. So not too bad. I'm pretty sure they might be like, they're not $15. I haven't gone out looking in the stores recently, so I'm not sure what the exact retail price of this thing is in stores, but you can find it online for like $10 free shipping. I recommend it. Red Hunya's rating for the Carnoraptor would probably come in at around 2.7, maybe just hitting a 3. 2.5. I'd say a 2.5 would be fair for this one. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. But I am a fan here of the colors. He's got a really cool, like, molten lava theme going on here. Almost like the Demon Carnotaurus being red and black, but he just has some yellow thrown in. Thanks for watching, guys. Give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment below and subscribe to the Red Hunya YouTube page. I will be reviewing the rest of the hybrid stuff and some Papo figures along the way. And just for anyone curious, here's Owen Grady next to the Carnoraptor. Woo! Hope everyone enjoyed this video. Until the next one, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great one.